nice if you can mute yourself, please.
Okay, hold on. Hey, someone request recording so I can give you permission.
What? It says 17R on it. The R is.
There was a Robert, but he's not back yet.
That is
the recording.
Oh, was it Robert or James? Okay, we're just making capacitors. When we get to the last two, then we can get recording. But we're building the Q24.
It's not working, so you guys have to do recording through your cell phone.
Yeah, that's all good.
Year. End date.
Okay, Kevin's not on here. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Robert, you are back. Okay, that's great. You can ask Castle. You can start the recording, and it will request automatically the permission. Okay, so if you can please just press the recording, and then it will activate.
Well, no, it says you need.
It's not working.
The host.
Okay, so can you request a host?
So Coastal needs to upgrade for us to be able to record. It's only $15. I think it's well worth it if he does it. That's just my opinion. It's only $15.
Well, I just was asking you because I got a full licensed one, and I was trying to borrow you to do it. Yes, but we didn't manage to switch to the new one. So.
Oh, is it you, Robert?
Yeah, that's. Me, it's Peter, actually.
Oh, Peter.
Right. And I was trying to switch to my license so that everyone can, use it unlimitedly. But if you didn't want, you didn't want.
Yeah, no, I didn't want right now. It was not feeling right, and it had to do with whatever participants were in the other chat. It had nothing to do with you, Peter.
It's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, we'll do one with the Q6 for sure. Okay, we're gonna get it organized, and we'll get something.
Okay.
I'll see if I can get a. I don't have a credit cards or anything to go, so I'm gonna see if it works with the prepaid credit cards, and I'll just buy it for the full year. So I'm just mixing ash and water. Thank you for your understanding, guys. Yeah, I don't question the PI, so PI tells me I do, so.
I'm gonna try to screen record. I don't know how good it will come out, but I'll try it.
Junk there. So this is my ash and water. I did put some oil in here, coconut oil, some oil, olive oil, some frankincense oil in my ash and water. It is not needed, but if you want, you can, if you desire, so there's no right or wrong. Water and ash is perfectly fine. I did do 2 builds live with just water and ash that I showed. Just giving you the flexibility now. Pour it all in. Nice, see? Oh, look at that ash. A little bit more there. Perfect. Okay, Jackie, you're online.
Yep, I'm right here.
Okay, perfect. Make sure I'm gonna put the computer a little bit further away.
Do you have a question? I'm doing the Q6. Is there a difference in size of the capacitors, or are they all the same?
No, they're the same. They're the same. They're all
Okay, good.
Q6 and Q24, same measurements. I made it simple. The other ones will be different though. The ones that go bigger. Okay. So I have one, so I have this. I also have a plastic container on the side here where I put my stick in there, this. Because I like stirring the ash when I dip the ash in the water. Now here we go. I'm just dipping it in. So this is simple. This is what you all have to do, okay? I keep hearing people, can I do this? Can I do that? I says, this is simple right here. Just dip it in. Done. Don't complicate things. So here's my copper. This is raw, no nano coating. I mean, no fire coating, no caustic. Just raw. There you go. And I'm not even dipping it. You can dip it if you want. We'll do one dip and one without, so don't worry.
How long is that, Peppi?
How long is this?
Yes.
This is 28 centimeters or 11 inches.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for asking. So let's see if you guys could. Sorry. Maybe this further. Yeah. That's probably better. You can see it. Is that better? Perfect. Okay. So I'm rolling it towards myself. Okay. Once you get your first one, see it just rolls. I'm just using 2 fingers. And as I'm rolling, I'm pulling it out too, so it straightens the paper and the wire at the same time. Okay. Nothing complicated, just nice and easy. Take your time. Put your love and intention on this. What's your purpose of building this? Let it feed it all that nice loving frequency, all that nice energy. This is for my vehicle. This is going to be my teleportation.
Does the parchment paper absorb any, or it's more like a waxy paper? It just whatever is on the surface.
It is like a waxy paper. It does soak a little bit. It does soak, but not as much. Not like a tissue paper.
Okay.
It is
your
waxy,
ashes look like they're sticking a whole lot better.
Yes, the ash seems to stick better. The portion is 4 teaspoons per 1 cup of water, or 250 ml of water, or 8 ounces of water.
Yeah, I did that, but mine looked water. My parchment paper was like waterproof.
Oh, yeah, just let it sit in for another 10 seconds if you want.
Okay.
This is a spoon.
Yeah, that's what I was using. Okay.
Yeah, not like not this teaspoon size like this.
Yeah, a heaping teaspoon.
Yeah, just a nice size.
Did you say you had oil in that as well?
Yes, I didn't put too much because it makes it slippery to roll. So I put
I
put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of coconut oil in there, and I put some frankincense oil.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Here's the mixture right here.
Sweet.
It looks liquidy. The last time I put coconut oil was that clear. This one more like butterish, the coconut oil. So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I just put a little bit of that in there. just because, just to give some flair to it. You don't have to, it's not necessary. I did do the build without them. I built 2 of them without it. But at the end, you do need the oil. Now we're going to grab our aluminum. And if there's any questions on size and measurements, please ask as I go. I did give measurements before, but it's okay, ask. You guys can write it down.
Peppi, I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. The foil, when you dip it, it's folded, right? Open it up and then dip it. And then after it's all nice and soaking with the ash and the water, then you can refold it like this.
Would it stick better if you put the oil on the parchment or the foil beforehand and then soaked it in the ash?
You want me to roll it first and then put it in?
No. I'm saying like if you spray the oil on the parchment or the aluminum foil first and then soak it in the ash water, would that stick the ashes on the surfaces better?
Actually, the ashes stick better without the oil.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's more work. You don't need the oil. I just added the oil. I just gave you guys a flexibility option. My 2 recordings I did previously was just water and ash. I'm just showing if you want to put a little bit of your own flair touch or something or a scent, it's all good. Remember, it loves oil, so I'd put a little bit of oil personally, so, but no need. I'm just showing both ways. And then we're going to pick 1/2, and then we're going to roll it. I find it with the ash and the water rolls better. There's more, it sticks way better. So there it is. So this is what you have, Jackie, too, okay?
Yep.
On that side. You can twist it this way because I'm doing it, or because my camera's reversing it. So. Okay, Robin, you can show them. You can share your screen. Sorry.
Can you see anything? My desktop?
Yes, I can see.
When you have a chance, can you send me the measurements of the diameter of the parchment portion, the part with the aluminum?
Once it's wrapped or before rolled?
No, when you roll it over, because the wire, we know what the diameter is that, and then over that you get your parchment rolled over it. So the diameter of that, the diameter of the portion where you have the aluminum over.
You're really going detail now.
Well, I want to make them as accurate as possible.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. Right now it's 10 centimeters without wrapping the coils around it. The parchment area.
The parchment, 10 centimeters, okay.
And aluminum is 15 centimeters.
15, okay.
And that's without wrapping the coils. Okay.
Coils. And then
once I wrap them, I'll give you the new measurement again.
Right, the number of turns and okay. Well, you wrap it tight around it, right?
Yes, and then it tightens the paper and the aluminum. So
the inside diameter should be the diameter of the parchment or the aluminum. So
okay, that's good that you brought that up.
Just the number of turns.
A number of turns. I do 9 and 8. I do 9 on the aluminum, 8 on the parchment. You can do 5. You can do 4. You can do 3. You can do 2.
Okay.
The turns are irrelevant, don't matter. It still works. Just make it really simple. But if you want to put a standard, then I'd put, you can put 6 maybe. 6 will be about good. Yeah, 3, 3, 6.
6 on the bitumen and 6 on the aluminum?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way it's less consuming. If you want what I have, then it's 9 and 8.
Okay, we'll have your version and the standard version.
Okay.
Robert, can I ask a question?
Sure.
I see that on your bits at the very end and at the very start, there's no twist on the rod.
No, this is I made a while ago for the cache group, but I want to make a new one with the round version, the circular version. Just wanted to show you this so I can point out what areas I need dimensions of.
Okay, makes sense now. Okay,
Yeah,
if you will make the model, would you be able to pass on to Crystal or to, let's say, maybe to the group somewhere that I could, have a translated for Polish community as well?
I didn't follow the beginning part. I missed the beginning of your question.
Okay, so I would like to place it for our Polish group as well, if you don't mind to pass it on to Crystal or any of the people who would place it on the groups.
The 3D model?
Yes.
Yeah. When it's ready, everybody will have it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Robert, hold on. It's 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters on the coils?
On aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah. 10, 11 centimeters. Yeah.
After you wrap the coils on, it becomes 10 centimeters?
Yes.
Okay.
It seems to be, actually, it's more than that, actually.
Probably
it's around, it's 14 centimeters.
14, okay.
Okay.
It just doesn't have to be like exactly right, just it's sort of close to what the reality is, as close as possible. Doesn't have to be, because it's going to vary from one to the other. So
yes, that's why it would be best that you not even put it, because it would be irrelevant. But if you want to put it, that's fine. It's just make it more, I guess it's a standardized. I just want them to see it's flexible, everything. So I don't want them to go through what they went with the foundation itself, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to put dimensions on it, just so that it sort of visually at least looks okay, not too far off.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, I appreciate everything you do. So.
No problem.
Hi, Robert. I capture you. You've been assimilated.
Oh, Jackie, actually, I was going to show Jackie something. Yes. I'm going to do a round for you, Jackie. Hold on.
Okay.
You can see this already with, I'm going to pin myself, I guess, because I'm off screen. Okay. So here's the center, right? Here's one end, and here's the other one with the two aluminums. You have an extra one here going up and an extra one here going up.
I sure do. I butted them together.
I'm going to show you right in the camera.
Okay.
Can you see?
So I just need to close them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close them up right there. Yeah.
Perfect.
Don't put them together. Don't let them touch each other. These are your storage. Okay. It feeds it, stores it, and then sends it back. So, okay. I will do a roll with you too right now.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So make sure you cut the right ones, or else you're gonna have to add some.
So that was from the battery end.
Yeah, one's in the battery end. Because when I turn this, I'm gonna have this. It's closer to here. I counterclock this one because it's going to tie into the left with the other
Yes.
two.
So
And then the last one is clockwise, so it can hook up all the way to the end over here. That's why I have clockwise and counterclockwise.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes,
There's
I'm just
one.
checking again. So
Yeah.
basically, at the battery end, you've got clockwise,
Yeah.
and then it cuts off, and then the other one goes anti-clockwise.
Yes. So this one, see the last battery and the battery side's coming on to
Perfect.
over here.
Yes.
Now the next one, next along this piece comes right here. That's what I was going to show you right now. The two.
Okay,
three.
go ahead. I'll fix this one while you're doing that.
Okay. That
Does
way,
it matter if you did them all the same way instead of counterclockwise and clockwise, or do I have to redo them?
you can do it all clockwise if you want, but you're going to have to stretch all your wire all the way to the other way.
got you.
But it's irrelevant. Don't worry. Clockwise, counterclockwise, it's all good. Doesn't matter. Make
Okay,
it
thank you.
simple. Don't get too hung up on details. We're creating plasma field. The matter state will be irrelevant. It's going to be all covered. And it will dictate its flow based on what it needs, based on the environment, based on your dictation. It knows what to pick the flow, how to go in and out in its own way. It's got its own consciousness. So now, Jackie, see now, I'm going to add 3 here. Now when I put this in, I'm going to start, let's say I'm going to start here, and I'm going to round it going this way. So I have the copper sticking up here, so I can connect it to this when I twist it. So I'm starting from here and turning it going this way. I'm not turning it this way going that way. I'm turning from here to this way, okay?
So what would be the difference?
When I for the connection.
Well, I mean, but what,
It's closer to connect to the battery, the capacitor. That's the reason. If you have this over here and you twist it, there's a big distance. So you have to you need more copper wire to reach from here to the center. I will show you, watch.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, then you'll understand why.
Okay.
There is no wrong or right. I'm showing you guys the easiest way, so for less consumption. And see where I started? I started there. And here we go. I'm just twisting it. Twisting it. Twisting it. Twisting it. And then up. I'm going into the same direction. See how it's close to it's closer to the battery instead of over here. See, yours is you have one there and you have one here. This is how you have yours. One here and one here. This one you eliminate, bring it down, or you eliminate this one. If I have it down here, watch what happens when I twist it. See how far it's gone? Now this has to tie to this. But if I have it here in the beginning, look how close it is. This will create, this is your in, your out, right here. Or else your out's going to start from here. And remember, this is just the first capacitor. We still have another one, another 2. And the second one down here has to reach all the way down there. So keep it closer to your end of your aluminum roll capacitor here. If that makes sense. I'll show you that too. But if you want to do it the other way, that's fine. There's no right or wrong, guys. As long as these wires don't connect with each other. Not that nothing's going to happen, but it's storage bank, storage department. So here's the reason there. We got, and I put them all in the same direction, upwards. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Because when I twist it, see how it separates? States distance. And then when I'm tying them, they're already create the ins and the outs. Those are just little details, nothing major. Now we're going to do the second one too. And I'll show you which one's the cut, Jackie. Okay. Now we're going to put another one over here. Here's my second. And I'm going to start right here. So then I can have one standing up here. I'm hoping I'm making this clear for you guys. Once you make one, then you'll understand. It'll make sense. I'm not counting the turns, so. And here we go. So now the second one. Now this will make even more sense what I'm doing. The second one here, cut here and here. This one's going to be a little bit longer because it has to stretch longer. So I'm just going to cut there. And I'll show, and you will see the reasons for this. Oops, that one clicked off. You'll see the purpose of this. Remember, there's no wrong or right, guys. I'm just showing the best way. So for people who don't want to waste and they're tight on money and they want to use every penny of the material and not waste it. This is what you do. If you're okay to waste, then by all means. And for the women out there, you can do less turns if it hurts. Fingers hurt. Okay, now I twisted it this way. Now I'm going to flip this so I can bring this extension on the outer here. This is going to be my end as well. So now I'm turning this way. I do turn it in, I guess I do turn it in a clockwise, but I do flip it around. So. Okay, so here we go, Jackie. So we have capacitor. I'm gonna hold it way over here. Okay, I have capacitor, 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 battery, battery. Now what you have, what you did perfect, you have two ends on the one capacitor, another two ends on the other capacitor, another two ends on the other capacitor, another two ends on the battery, another two ends on the battery, just like that. This one, cut it down like that. This one, cut it down as well. This one, cut it down. This one, cut it down. And this one, cut it down. So you have, this one's wrapped in here. These three are close to each other. See how close they are? It's easy to tie in. And this